The name of our company is RockRoad.
We go by our website, rockroadcompany.com.
RockRoad was a drywall company prior to starting insulation. Yes.
So I wanted to get into something a little bit different. And the spray foam sheetrocking over it always impressed me. You know, the strength of it and how it changed the whole structure. When we'd go back and remodel and do drywall work, some of the insulation would settle, cellulose would compact down, and everything with foam seemed to fix all those problems. The prep work usually takes the most time.
So it's important to us to make sure that your windows are covered and your doors are covered and your personal items are either out or covered. People and pets need to be out of the house for a good 24 hours.
Check our route into the project if we got to cover stairs or carpet, fabric down or coverings, and do all our prep work. Flooring if it's going to be stained or coated or anything. Yeah, typically it's drag all the hose out, and if there's snow on the ground, we usually try to lay down some, like a bubble wrap or something to protect it, a little more thermal break than just to make sure the heat is consistent. Then we start up our rig, get everything up to temperature, make sure things are stable. Temperature is a huge factor with the rig. The barrels have to maintain usually 70 to 75 degrees. So in the reactor in the back of the pump, there's two pumps. They pump simultaneously and it pushes the liquid. There's about 260 feet of line, and then everything is preheated to the gun. So typically we'll spray like a picture frame, go around the perimeter to get gauge for depth. And then we fill in the middle. And typically after about 15 minutes, the foam will start to cool back down, and then you can go back over it and create another layer, which is, it creates a skin just about on every layer, every pass you do. So if you take a piece of foam and you break it apart, you'll see little layers in it. That's how many passes were involved with it.
We offer 2-pound closed cell foam, which is the Cadillac. 2 pound is really, really amazing. 1/2 pound we use for soundproofing in interior walls usually. Within those, there is the sprayed in foam and the poured in foam. And when it's poured in, it takes longer for it to react, so then we watch it slowly come up the inside of the wall with the heat camera and make sure that it's filling every area.
Rim joists in basement and box sills, the way things are framed, you don't get a whole lot of room, so you have to spray more material to get it to seal. Closed cell, all the studs will get scraped down, cleaned off, and if there's open cell like this, then this would get shaved down, and it's softer, so if there's a small bump, the plywood or sheetrock, it won't bulge it out, and it just push it back.
There's really no cookie cutter answer for how long things will take to do. There are a number of jobs like that we can get done in a day. We always wanted to treat everyone the way that we would like to be treated. If it wouldn't feel good to us, we wouldn't want to do that to a customer. So it's important to us to quote appropriately and estimate it as to what it's going to be. We're not going to try to lowball and come in higher later.
I had some electrical work done, and the biggest issue I had was I asked him, how much is it going to cost? That's what's worst case. And he got done, and it was double. The whole estimate was double. So being frustrated at that and unprepared for it was not something I ever wanted to give to somebody else, because that's a horrible feeling to have.
We try to estimate appropriately and come in at or under our estimate after we're done, never over. Under promise and over deliver, yes. That's what we go for.
Oh, I love interviews.
Yeah.